when you see, now here we have a list of, a very modest tuition, $4,600, okay? Now you see that's for tuition and fees. So let's say, okay, it costs to go to this school, it costs $4,600 in tuition and fees. Now you look right below that, it said that it's let's say $4,300 in room and board. Let's break the room and board down. Let me think this through. You're taking out a loan for rent and food. A college semester is at tops 16 weeks. That's 4 months. Tell me where you're going to live in America that costs $4,000 for 4 months. Tell me what college student is eating up $500 worth of groceries a month. I mean, they're hungry, but guys, they ain't that hungry. You're taking out a loan for food? You're taking out a loan for food? And that's what your student loan money's getting eaten up to do? Folks, I'm telling you, we better evaluate that. That is psychotic. It's stupid. It is not a good decision. Room and board. Okay, tuition and fees, $4,700. You can see that. That's for college. That's your education. But $4,300 for rent and food? Man, you could get an apartment and put groceries in it and pay your utilities for less than that. And that's for a year. Bad psychology, bad ideas. We're not helping kids to understand this process. That is a suicidal way to plan and do your college. I mean, it's just totally, absolutely ignorant. So the way to avoid the financial aid trap is to point blank understand you don't make that mistake. You don't just say, okay, I'm going to pay as much for renting a room that typically is not a solo room and for food. It's foolish. It's not good judgment. It's not wise. I'm telling every student in America, every kid in high school that's here, that's right still in that school today, do not get caught in the financial aid trap and eat your education up. Don't eat your education because that's foolishness. Don't eat your education up. Half of our loans, half of the money is going to room and board. You can get an apartment, man, you can buy a house for that. You're not that hungry. That's sloppy and wasteful, bad business decisions where you're eating your money up and you got to pay that back. Nobody's that hungry, and that's not how you want to do business. So I want you to think about this here, because when you see our community college, look at the community college. For tuition, for 15 credit hours at a community college. Everybody's got community colleges in their neighborhood. Now, we're just talking about business. You got to be smart now. Now, I know, listen, every decision's financial. Every decision is a financial decision. Every decision is a financial decision. You make a wise economic decision for yourself. Don't eat your college future up. You look here, go into a community college for 15 credit hours. Average community college, a local community college, is $1,300. The full bill for 15 credit hours is going to be $1,631. So if it's $1,631 versus $9,000, it just doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. So if you understand that, then you can make the necessary changes on how to avoid the financial aid trap for you. And that's the decision that you have to make. Don't put yourself in a bad situation where you are ruining your future. $9,000 versus $1,600. Now, you can't get a bachelor's degree at a community college, but you can take the first year, 2 years to save that money and put yourself in a much better position. And that's what we're talking about. How do you put yourself in a much better position? And that's what this would allow you to do.